Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. The Premier League is finally back. So tomorrow night, Liverpool are playing Norwich and it kicks off the 2019 season. Hallelujah, we've been waiting for it all summer and now finally football's back. There'll be loads of offers and there'll be plenty of chance for all of us to make some decent profits. So the first game is tomorrow night, which is Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, there'll be loads of games across the two as well. And then every week pretty much thereafter, apart from the occasional break, there'll be loads of football on the weekend. So we've made a sort of survival guide, I guess, a Premier League mega guide. If you head over to our website, teamprofit.com, click on the blog, and you'll find this guide here. And it's basically just going to run through some of the main things you need to know, some of the main offers, and just some, useful tips and hints to help you make the most out of the Premier League. Right, at the top of the page, you'll notice we've got this sort of quiff offer here. The reason we've got it here is because it does expire tonight, so you need to do it before midnight on Thursday. And it's basically a guaranteed 15 quid or so. But the best thing about it is that when you place your bets, you have a chance of your odds getting quiffed, meaning boosting up. So you could bet on something at 2.0 and the odds might jump up to 5.0, creating a nice difference in odds and more profit for you. The reason for this is it's just how their app works. Some people will get quiffed, some won't. Even if you don't get quiffed, you'll still make probably around £10 to £15 profit. And if you do, you could make much, much more. Now, I have written some quick instructions out for you to follow. So you click on this button here. I'd advise coming to this page on your mobile phone. So head back to our site on your mobile, because when you click this visit offer button, it will take you to the offer and you need to download the app. So obviously I can't download these apps on my computer. I need to either go on my Android or my Apple phone and download them. Once you've signed up, you need to go onto here and it says you need to verify your account. So just go onto their live chat by clicking the question mark on the app. They'll tell you what to do, verify your account, and then once you've done that, you need to opt in and then you're good to go. It's really, really quick and easy to do. It sounds like a lot of effort, but it literally takes minutes and you can make £15 profit guaranteed. To opt into the offer, you need to visit this page and enter your email address in. You can do this on your laptop or computer. Just make sure you've done it after you've signed up. Otherwise, you'll be entering an email address which no one knows who the account is because you've not actually signed up yet. And then the offer itself, you just need to place 4 lots of £5 bets, and then you'll basically get 4 bets for free. Now, the bets that you get given, they're already placed for you, so you don't have any say on what markets they're on. They'll just chuck the bets on something for you, so you need to log on tomorrow evening and see what quiff have placed your bets on, and then you can obviously lay them off on the exchange. So it's a really good offer. Make sure you get that done before midnight tonight. Now, we've got a pre-season checklist for you as well. So this will just be a few of the things that you should probably be doing just to get yourself organised, because the wise words of John Robertson once said, if you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. So you should definitely make sure you've got a plan and just smash it out. So we said, check the pre-season sign-up offers. Now this is itself a post. So if I click on this, I made a list and I did post it on Facebook, so some of you may have seen it. It's just got a list of the main offers that the bookmakers are offering before the tournament. So Bet365 are doing an early payout, similar to 2Up, but it's on the league winner. And then all of these offers are just on, the top goal scorers and so on. So you can just come on this page and smash for any of them if you wish. If you don't want to, they're not massive value, but it's just an idea for those of you that do want to get as much as you can out of this Premier League. Then we've got the complete and the quiff offer. Obviously, I just spoke about that. Completing any unfinished sign-up offers. So go back to our welcome offers list. It might be a while since you've done a sign-up offer if you've been match betting for a bit. There'll be some new bookmakers that will have cropped up over the past, couple of months. I think BetVision we've got on there, Virgin Bet. Also got this Novibet one, which is good for accumulators, and Sporting Bet got a £10 refund offer on at the moment. So just get through any of these offers that you've not done, because some of these bookmakers will offer price boosts and they will just offer random offers out of nowhere when the league starts. And if you don't have the account, you won't be eligible for some of the offers. And it's just so much easier when you see a price boost to just click deposit in your account and then just jump on the boost, rather than to have to sign up, verify the account, then deposit, then get on the boost. So just get all of your accounts done, make sure they're all in order, and then you'll be ready to smash the league. Okie dokie. What else you need to do? Oh yeah, sign up to Smarkets and Matchbook. I mean, we say about this all the time. Betfair are a good exchange. The liquidity there is amazing, and you'll always be able to get the bet on that you want. However, paying 5% commission can add up when you're doing lots of bets over time. So for this reason, you should really get Smarkets and a Matchbook account. Now Matchbook, we've got a 0% link ourselves. So if you click through us, obviously it is an affiliate link, but you will get 0% commission with Matchbook for all of your bets. Similarly with Smarkets, you get a £10 risk-free offer, and if you click through and then you sign up to Odds Monkey, you'll get 0% commission with Smarkets. Now it's good to have all three exchanges because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. In previous seasons, Smarkets themselves have been down, other exchanges can go down. If all your money is tied up in that exchange and then the exchange goes offline, you've got no money to lay your bets with and you're stuck. So it's always good to spread money across the exchanges. Another reason is that the odds aren't always exactly the same. Sometimes you'll find better odds on Matchbook just because the increments in which you can bet, like 1.2, 1.21, 1.22 and so on, they're actually smaller than the increments on Smarkets and Betfair. So you can actually find better odds on Matchbook. And then sometimes, just because how the market's made, you'll find better odds on Smarkets and also on Betfair. So it's always good just to compare the three exchanges and make sure you're getting the most out of your money. And then we come down to Odds Monkey. Now this literally does go without saying, they are worth it. It's $17.99 a month. You can get a £1 trial. If you aren't using Odds Monkey currently, or if you're not planning to use them this season, you're seriously missing out because even their price boost thread alone that I've highlighted is worth a lot of money. I think last season it was coming up to like £150 a week worth of boosts. I mean, obviously you're not going to get on every single one, but that's a potential £600 right there that you could have been getting from price boosts. Even if you're taking like £20 or £30 a week, that's £20 or £30 a week you weren't going to have. That's £120 a month, and it's only costing you $17.99. That's just the price boost. You've also got the forum, the daily offer calendar, the odds matcher, the 0% with Smarkets when you integrate it. It's a complete no-brainer and you should definitely sign up to them. And obviously if you click through us, you get a £1 trial and it will help us out as well and keep Team Profit free for you. Right, so what do we expect from the Premier League? There's a few things. So the opening weekend will have lots of offers. I've already personally been emailed a few, so I wrote some down. Bet at Home emailed out, some of you may have seen in the Facebook group as well, they had like a £100 refund offer. Now that was just crazy and out of nowhere. You might have remembered over Wimbledon, they did a £50 offer as well, and it got pulled pretty quickly because, you know, people were hammering it. So if you don't have a Bet at Home account, they maybe want to look at getting. I don't think they have a sign-up offer at the moment, but just for future offers like this, just out of the blue, I've had them for years now, and this is probably my third reload I've ever done with them. So it's definitely worth, you know, checking your emails because offers like this will be sent out to you personally or to a group of people, but not posted on any of the match betting websites because they're not announced to everyone. It's just for a few people. Similarly, Redbet, they're another hidden gem. They sent out a £30 refund. I know quite a few people have got this. If you haven't signed up to them yet, we do have a sign up in our welcome offers list. However, it is quite a high value one. I think you need to roll over like £400. If you don't want to do that, then you could just sign up to them, not take the sign up offer and just see if this reload works for you. Also, Bet Victor sent out like a 50% deposit bonus. So the message here is just check your inboxes, check your accounts. If you have all of your accounts on the same email address, then you can just literally check your inbox and see if any offers have been given to you because it's really good. We've also got the price boosts. So this is another thing to expect, sorry. So we've got price boosts every weekend. When the games are on, most of the Premier League fixtures kick off at 3 o'clock, and then there'll be an early game at 12:30 and a late game at 5:30, and then there'll also be a few games on a Sunday. The price boosts are normally within the last hour of the match. You can get some earlier on in the day. I think on a Saturday, if you log on about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, if you're at home, you'll get price boosts all the way up until 5:30, and they'll just be pinging. You can jump on them really quickly. Some may be worth like 50p, some may be worth a couple of quid. So they're definitely worth hopping on if you're around anyway. Obviously, if you've got push bullet set up as well, you won't miss a single boost. And then alongside the boosts, if you're just doing the standard horse racing offers anyway, there'll be some horse racing boosts as well. And it'll all sort of tie in together. Like Saturday is the day to be match betting. And then midweek, this season, there'll be loads of midweek football. So you might see like a Tuesday night, a Wednesday night, a Thursday night. There'll just be random games on. Then they will also put price boosts on, and they're normally announced around 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening up until kickoff. Now, if you are doing 2-up, because 2-up is going to be a goldmine this season, midweek football is also good for 2-up. Now, one thing to mention about 2-up is that the team sheets are announced 1 hour before the kickoff. So the game starts at 7:45 in the evening, then at 6:45 generally. If you look on the football team's Twitter account, they'll post their team. And that's when the odds start going up and down, and that's when you can get your close matches on Bet365 and Paddy Power. So there's a good tip for you, and obviously there'll be loads of price boosts around that time as well. The Championship, I know this is about the Premier League, but the Championship is very good for 2-up because it just seems, I don't know, in the past with my own personal experience, there's just so many 2-0, 2-1 games. I think the standard of football might just be slightly less. That's probably why. So definitely look into the Championship as well. I think that's only on Bet365 though, so not on Paddy Power for this season. And then in-store offers, there are always, I mean, the last season, there's been loads of in-store offers and people haven't really been doing them because they're not really posted anywhere. Just like I said before, Paddy Power, we're doing refunds in store. So you see these £10 refunds that are online. Sometimes they'll do them in the shop. Ladbrokes grid cards, they just come out with some random offers occasionally. I know back in the Euros, they were giving £25 refunds if a game was a draw. I'm not saying they're going to be as good as that, but there'll definitely be some grid offers. So if you have a Ladbrokes near to you, definitely go and sign up because it's completely free to get a grid card and you will get some good offers. Betfred, price boosts. They're one of the best in-store price boost bookmakers because whatever you can get on online, you can also get on in store. If there's a horse that's boosted and you can bet £100 online, if you go to your local Betfred shop, you'll also be able to bet £100. And the best thing about Betfred as well is their Double Delight Hat-Trick Heaven offer is also in store. So like me, for example, if I was gubbed online, which I am, then I can go to the Betfred, my local Betfred, and place that bet in the shop and I'll still qualify for Double Delight Hat-Trick Heaven. So they're a good one. And then also look out for the Paddy Power deposit offers in store. We post them occasionally on the Daily Profit when we are aware of them. Basically, you just walk into the shop, give them 50 quid, and you'll get £50 into your online account. So you've not bet anything or whatever, but you get £10 free bet into your online account so you can make profit from that. They're really good offers when they come around. They take 2 seconds to do, and if you've got a local Paddy Power shop, it's worth around 7 quid just for a walk. So why not do it? Okay. Now, this season, what offers have we got? And we've had a brief look over. Doesn't seem like too much has changed. However, the early payout offers are looking juicy at the moment. So we've got Bet365 and Paddy Power offering 2-up. These are exactly the same terms pretty much as last season, but Bet365 have only announced it until the 31st of August at the moment. So we're hoping they extend it until at least the end of the year or the end of the season, which I would imagine they will do. Please don't shoot me if they don't, but I would assume they are doing it. And then Paddy Power, I think theirs was extended until the 1st of January. So, oh yeah, there we go, to the 1st of Jan. So they're both, you know, I don't need to explain them. They're really good offers. You can click on this link and there'll be a guide on how to do them. We are putting together a calendar as well. I'll go in a minute at the bottom of the page. I'll show you a link and it will have all the fixtures that are available this week. Golden Goal is still on. We thought it was going to disappear, but it's back. They have lowered the stakes slightly for some customers. William Hill pay, I think it was £25 for the majority, but for some people they are still giving you £50. Some of them they're giving £100, and some of you lucky people will get up to £250. So they're definitely an account to look after. I don't know if increasing your stakes will then increase your promotion tier. That's one thing to look at. I guess that would kind of make sense, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, at £25, it's still a very valuable offer, so you should be smashing this whenever it's available. For this weekend, we will have a post up. We're just waiting for the Betfair markets to come up, and it's on Chelsea versus Man United, which I believe is taking place on Sunday, so that is a good offer. Make sure you're around for it. I've written other early payouts because Sky Bet and Betway, well, Sky Bet haven't confirmed anything yet, but Betway are also doing pretty much the same offer. The reason I put Sky Bet is because at the end of last season, they did start testing the water and they were doing up to £250 for select customers. Now, this was a very select few customers. I only know 2 people personally that had it. And I didn't really see anything on any match betting websites, but they were running the offer. It was just the same as 1-up, same as Golden Goal. So definitely want to look out for. Maybe Sky will start doing it. Maybe they'll just do some £25 ones just like William Hill to copy them. But it's definitely something that we can hopefully look for. And then Betway, don't really want to talk about it too much because obviously it's a sore subject. A lot of us are gubbed by Betway. But if you are doing this offer, it's a £20 max stake and it's kind of the reverse of the William Hill offer. So with William Hill Golden Goal, you want to bet on the lowest odds team because they give you your stake as well as the winnings back. and your stake could be a massive amount. With Betway, it's not done on the winnings, it's done on your stake. So you're betting £20, regardless of what you win, you're going to win that £20 plus whatever's back. So it's best to choose high odds with Betway. So for this, you can kind of hedge your bets. If you're picking a game where there's one high odds team and one low odds team, then it's best to bet on the low odds team on William Hill and the high odds team on Betway. That way, you're sort of covering both teams and you'll get a huge payout no matter which one goes one up and then doesn't win. Obviously, you'd need to lock in or the offer to trigger to make profit from that, but it's a good way of hedging your bets. Board draw, again, I'm not going to talk too much about this because I do sort of say this is a overlooked offer and not many people do it, but I don't really practice what I preach here because I don't actually do this offer, but I have been told from people that it's a really good offer when you find some close matches. It can be huge value, big payouts, and typical Bet365 fashion, you can just milk it for as much as you want because it's just an amazing offer, and Bet365 odds are normally quite good. Again, only when it's good odds though. Like, it's not going to be good odds all the time. It's the half-time, full-time markets and the correct score markets, but their odds do tend to be better than other bookmakers. So if you do set up a filter, you could just set up a board draw filter on OddsMonkey, label it as board draw, put Bet365 as a bookmaker, put the markets as correct score and half-time, and then just have email alerts set up for that. And if anything comes up in the Premier League, get on it and you can make a decent profit if it ends 0-0. Refund if scores and wins. This is the offer that Paddy Power have been running, for quite a while now. Basically, they'll randomly say if a player scores, so I think this on Friday night is if Mohamed Salah scores for Liverpool and your bet loses, you'll get £10 back as a free bet. Now you have to bet on these annoying markets like correct score, first goal scorer, half-time, full-time and stuff, but you can still normally lock in about £2 or £3 if a team wins. If it's when a player scores, you can normally lock in around £1 or so. Definitely worth doing. I personally don't lock in. I'll just back and lay a score and then just hope that my bet loses. And if it does, I get a tenner if the trigger happens. So definitely worth smashing these out. There's also a guide for that. And then double delight hat trick heaven. As I said a minute ago, you can do this in store as well if you are gubbed online. Fantastic offer. More for the full timers, I'd say. If you are a low risk kind of person and you want to just get the free bets here and there, I would try and avoid double delight hat trick heaven just because it is a very advanced offer and you can do 10, 15, 20 bets without even making a single return because it's more of an advantage play offer. But when it does land, you do make a lot of money. But this won't happen very often, so avoid this if you're, risk averse kind of person. Okie dokie, so opening weekend useful threads. We've got 2up threads. So if you click through on any of these, it'll take you straight to the thread, by the way. The 2up thread will just take you through with a list of all the fixtures. Now we are going to try and get a calendar up next week. We're just working on what looks the best at the moment because there's a few options. And it's just going to have a list of all the fixtures. You can go on there, chat, put close matches in, do whatever, ask for advice. We're going to try and have a general 2up thread as well at some point. So if you can put your questions in that one. And then we've got a fantasy football thread. This is a little thing that we're running. We did it last season as well. You just sign up, completely free to enter, and pick your team. And whoever's top of the leaderboards at the end of the season will win themselves £50. And we've also got a couple of other prizes as well for second place, third place, and so on. So definitely get involved in that because it's completely free. It's a bit of fun, and you'll be able to see how terrible I am at being a football manager. Okay, and then finally there's a golden goal thread. We haven't linked it on here yet because we're just waiting for the Betfair markets. Once they put up the first goal to be scored market, we'll then whack a thread up with the lock-in method. Hopefully it'll be a couple of quid lock-in. It's Man United versus Chelsea, so it's quite an even match. So I'd say it'd probably be between £4 and £5 lock-in if you're doing £25 stake, hopefully. Extra info and tips. Make use of the 2up calendar when it's available, obviously. You can't make use of it now. You can set up a Monzo bank account or a separate bank account in general, but we do recommend Monzo, and you can click here through us. It will help us out, obviously, as well. Now, Monzo is just basically like an app on your phone. It's an app-based bank account, so all the transactions that appear on Monzo won't appear on, your actual bank account. So if you are betting and you're with Halifax, and then you don't want Halifax to see all your gambling transactions, you can get a Monzo account. You basically load that up with, say, £200, and you can do all your transactions through Monzo, and it won't appear on your Halifax account. And it's just a really cool way of managing your funds as well, because you can dedicate, say, £100, put it into your Monzo, and that's all you're ever going to need, that £100. And then whenever you want to put money into your actual bank, you take it out of the Monzo into your actual bank, and then you've still got your pot in your Monzo that you can bet with. It's just a cool way of separating your funds, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody. And then finally, the last thing, sorry it's been so long, but refer a friend. Again, if you want to help your mates out, this is the perfect time to start. If anyone's ever going to start match betting, now is literally the time. So if you've got a mate that you've been talking to in the pub or at work or whatever, and they just think there's no such thing as a risk-free bet, and you're just like, listen to me, I'm doing this, and they're just like, no, give them our website, give them this link, you'll get yourself a tenner, and hopefully when they make their first couple of £100, they'll buy you a drink, but if not, this £10 will give you a few drinks for yourself anyway, and you know you're helping a friend out. So that's pretty much it for this video. Sorry I've rambled on quite a lot. There was quite a lot to get through. I mean, it's just going to be so awesome. Definitely make sure you're around this weekend because the opening weekend should be massive. And obviously, if you do have any questions whatsoever on any of this, then please do ask. We've already had loads of questions about this whole Quiff offer. It is fantastic value. And yeah, just any questions whatsoever, then please feel free to drop me a message. Do like the video as well and comment on it because we're going to put up loads of stuff over this season. So make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel and hit the bell button so you get notifications. I hope it's a very profitable weekend for you and have a good rest of your Thursday and Friday. Thank you very much. Bye.